Good evening and welcome along to Brisbane Road, East London, for this Conti Cup quarter-final between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City. I'm your commentator, Michael McCann. A great pleasure to have your company wherever you are across the world. Manchester City, 4 times winners of this competition, who defeated Spurs in the shooting from right to left in this first half. But before kick-off, a moment to take a stand by taking a knee against all forms of racism and discrimination. Important that this space is for all of us to enjoy, regardless of your identity. Just as I said that. Here goes Clinton playing it inside, losing out to Hasagawa. Greenwood ready to come back on. For now, Manchester City down to 10. Side of the City. That win securing City's passage through, top of Group B with 10 points. Here's Shaw. Shaw has last time around under Ryan Skinner. It's brought, as well as some new signings and fresh impetus, a real sense of progress. English weather playing up as it has a tendency to do in our cold winters. But no doubt about this tie's ability to go on. And here's Chloe Kelly. She's always going on, charging down the wing, very hard to stop. Slightly heavy touch from Clinton. And immediately Manchester City can apply the pressure. Kelly slaloming inside. Back for Greenwood, who Manchester City fans will be very relieved to see back out there. Ball sent a little more directly forward, and it's fallen for Park, who plays it inside. 2-all. Tena Castellanos now departed, and Laura Coombs scoring to get them the draw. But then Mary Fowler, Steph Horton and the aforementioned Castellanos were all not able to convert. Neat passing possession from Manchester City. You'd expect nothing less from Gareth Taylor's side. They've been in incredible form recently, 8 straight wins. Spurs for now down to 10. Slightly heavy touch from Wang. Hasagawa. Against Spurs, since these sides first played each other almost 5 years ago to the day in the FA Cup. And goals from Steph Horton, Lauren Hemp and Gemma Bonner saw Manchester City through. Horton still at Manchester City, of course, not in the squad tonight due to an ankle knock. Hemp gets it away, playing advantage in Manchester City's favour. Park still going, has a shot, coming inside to a central midfield position like you see a lot of modern fullbacks doing. Manchester City's Kelly's still making something of it. Hasagawa gets there before Clinton. And Alexandra gets there before Wang. Right boot of Kelly. They do go short as predicted, and that sets up Hasagawa. Just slices it wide, didn't quite catch it cleanly. The Japanese international certainly can produce moments of magic. Great record against Spurs, already has 3 assists and a goal against them this season. Going further back as well. Does seem to enjoy playing Spurs. Has 4 goals and 4 assists in her career against them. Wang loses out to Hasagawa. That Liverpool stay above Spurs in the table. Liverpool 5th, Spurs 6th. The gap, goal difference. Manchester. Hasagawa. Hasagawa to strike one! Oh, that's magnificent from Yui Hasagawa. Her first Manchester City goal in almost a year and a half. Gives the visitors the lead in this Conti Cup quarter-final. Of her career that she's become a left-sided centre-back as opposed to a left-back. And part of it was actually due to a big injury crisis Manchester City had a couple of seasons ago. Left-sided centre-back as opposed to a left-back. And part of it was actually not the best pass. Alexandri kept things moving though. Hasagawa. Kelly trying to work her way through, well defended by Amanda Nielden. Hasagawa. Park. Zips it wide. Hemp. Goes around the outside. Just dinks one in towards Shaw. About 10 minutes ago, where Hasagawa couldn't quite get the shot on target, so there was a warning shot in that sense, but take nothing away from the quality of the strike. Where Hasagawa couldn't quite get the shot on target, so there was a warning shot in that sense, but take nothing away from the quality of the... Kennedy on for Hasagawa. Has played in England before, a spell with Brighton, where she said without that she wouldn't be where she is. Described it as a dream to come back to the WSL, as that's slipped through ball towards Shaw. Real test of Robert Villahammon's Spurs, not just technically but mentally as well. Play into the final where they came from behind to beat Chelsea 3-1. Since departed to Real Madrid, Caroline Weir scoring 2, and the subsequently retired Ellen White also scoring. Foul on Hasagawa. Hemp dropping infield to link the play and find Kelly. Kelly decided to have a shot, comes back for Hemp, who decides to do the same. And Votikova has in control, albeit only a 1-goal margin in it. Yui Hasagawa's fine strike, just her second ever goal for the club after a neatly worked set piece, is the difference between the and a 9th straight win in all competitions. Spurs now kicking from left to right as we look at things. Manchester City in the black with the red trimmings, kicking from for a while with Becky Spencer at Spurs. To their bench at half-time. We're seeing this a lot more with teams having 5 subs available rather than 3. And Beth England has come on. And it is Kelly with Shaw to aim for. Slightly nervous moment for Spurs there, which they get away with. Graham. Spurs get the free kick. Tripp got into, even though she didn't get a touch, put her off enough. I can tell you that Chelsea have got, well, more than a foot in the Conti Cup semi-finals. Of course, due to their European commitments, they are into the Champions League quarter-finals. And they were in the group stages. They didn't have to play the Conti Cup group stages. So the Black Cats, currently second in the Championship, are going out. Intriguing battle on between Brighton and Aston Villa. Goal from Swedish striker Stina Blackstenius, the difference. Spurs losing 3-1 in the quarter-finals against Chelsea. Sam Kerr scored twice and Fran Kirby was on the score sheet. Drew Spence got a late consolation against her old club. Graham. Nice 1-2, sets it up for Grant to cross. Keating is alert to prevent the corner. Debut last November was being tracked by several top European clubs, but having worked before with Robert Villahamon, that was one of the things that attracted her to join Spurs. Here's Park. And Kelly just trying to get the shot off. Shaw. Khadija Bunny Shaw, who's only 3 off the Manchester City all-time scoring record. She has 64. Georgia Stanway, now of Bayern Munich, of course, has 67. Thank you to MCW Stato for that notable number. Here's Ungeldal, puts it across him to get there at the far post. Spurs are right in the contest. Kelly. Plays it back for Coombs. Really important block in there in the nick of time, and then smashed over. Took it down nicely, but the Australian international couldn't test Votikova. Park. Helped on to Wahabi, who's all too happy to join Clinton. Naz up there up against Hasagawa. Grant. And then Hasagawa again. There's Wahabi fighting to get it clear. Hasagawa. Hasagawa. Spurs still believing, and rightfully so. James Turner, though, with the foul. September 2021 at Manchester City, thanks to a somewhat fortuitous goal, one might say, where Zeloyan's hand was involved, let's just say. It's Coombs trying to work it through. Important interception. They continue their dominance in this fixture, and they book a spot in the last 4. It finishes here in East London. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester City 1.